So here's a little video for anybody that's maybe looking at getting a Spitzlift and kind of doing some research and wondering about how well they work and how they hold up. I've had this one for about 10 years now. I'm thinking somewhere around 10 years. And this thing has pretty much been on my truck the whole time that I've owned it. Not this same truck, but whatever truck I've had at the time, this has pretty much always been there because you're always going to find a use for needing to lift something up into the bed of the truck or whatever. It came with this base that I originally used, and I think I kind of had it mounted something like that. And then this guy right here used to be about 6 inches longer. I chopped it off and welded it to this piece of angle iron so that I could bolt it up here on the corner of the truck. Adds a little height, and then it also kind of gets it out of the way where I've still got the full width of the bed to load a couple of water heaters or whatever I might need to get in the truck, but it just keeps it out of the way. So I haven't really used this for quite some time now, but it came with that. I'm pretty sure they probably still do or something similar. This just kind of stays in my little shed over here most of the time. I don't know if I'll ever even use that again, but anyway, so 10 years, and this is the shape it's in. You know, sun, rain, snow, whatever the case may be. Even the controller, I always keep it just right there where it's easy to get to, and it's been rained on and the sun beating down on it all day and whatever else, and still holding up good. Like I said, I just keep it here all the time, and what I normally use it for is the sewer machine. It's a pretty big machine, and then it's got a 100-foot cable, 5/8 cable, about 100 feet long. I would guess the machine probably weighs 250 to 300 pounds. Not that big a deal, but not something I would want to lift on my own. And so this guy here, I've got it set in the 800-pound notch, and it goes all the way up to 900 pounds. So this machine is not a big deal for this lift, and so I keep the power unplugged most of the time. That way, just kind of deter anybody from trying to do a little smash and grab. With the hook locked into this ring, it's not going to go anywhere without loosening the strap. The strap's tight enough that you can't pull the winch up out of the bracket there. So when I want to use it, I'll try to do this one-handed. I just plug it in, then you got your controller here, and just go out, loosen up the strap a little bit. I can unhook it, and I just go over here and throw the cable over. This whole thing swings out. So now I've got it swung out, and it's plugged in. So just hit your out button. Start to lower the strap. Strap's still holding up good, and see if I can get this machine over here. Get that guy out of the way a second. Sorry for the video quality, but I'll try to let you see the thing in action here. We'll start machines up on the truck and lower it down. Then I put a couple of straps on there, and then I'm ready to roll to the job site and unclog the sewer line or whatever. I was online recently looking at these, and I think they're going for like $3,500 right now. I paid, I believe it was $1,700 10 years ago when they first came out, and or at least when I found out about them. I don't know exactly when they came out, but I couldn't tell you how many times this has saved my back, not only loading this machine, but big generators or water softeners or anything. You know, 100-gallon water heaters are just a little too big for me to slide up in there on my own. I can put a strap around them, hook up to it with the winch, and just pull it right up in there. So even at the $3,500 price that they're going for now, I probably would still go ahead and grab one. They sell cheaper hand crank versions, but I definitely recommend the 12-volt electric. And you also get a little wrench here in case you have a power failure or the motor quits working or whatever. And you got a little plug here that you pop out on the side, and then you got a little manual hand crank that goes in there that'll kind of get you out of a bind if something ever stops working. But anyway, sorry for the super low quality video, but that's my 10-year or thereabouts review of the Spitzlift.